Bismillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala ali wa sahbihi ajma'in. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbana zidna ilma. Ameen ya rabbal alameen. Today inshallah we are going to continue with page number 57 of Tabir al-Qur'ani. Let's start with the Arabic text. We have been discussing about the word ahuhum in context of Surah Shura. So let's continue with the remaining of the text. فقال على لسان شعيب فاتقوا الله واتقون وما أسألكم عليه من أجر إن أجري إلا على رب العالمين أوفوا الكيل ولا تكونوا من المخسرين وزنوا قسطاس المستقيم ولا تبخسوا الناس أشياءهم ولا تعصوا في الأرض مفسدين واتقوا الذي خلقكم والجبلة الأولين قالوا إنما أنت من المسحرين فهي في حق صالح رسالة وفي حق شعيب رسالات. So here we have seen the ayat from Surah Shura, and in which وَقَالَ عَلَى لِسَانِ شُعَيْبٍ. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, quoting Shu'aib alayhi salam, فَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَأَطِيعُونِي وَمَا أَسْأَلُكُمْ عَلَيْهِ مِنْ أَجْرٍ إِنْ أَجْرِيَ إِلَّا عَلَى رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ. My reward is only with the Lord of the worlds, Rabbil Alameen, Awful Kaila. And then uh, it continues till ayat number 184. So, like, give full measure and weight. Do not deprive people of their due and do not corrupt the earth. Minal Muksarins, and then fear the one who created you and the earlier generations. Then we have they said you are only one bewitched. So qalu innama anta minal musahirin. This was the last ayah that is quoted here. فهي في حق صالح رسالات. So here رسالة وفي حق شعيب رسالات. In the story of uh, Prophet Salih alayhi salam, it is called risala, that a message, while for Prophet Shu'aib alayhi salam, it is risalat, the messages, because he was sent to two nations. ومن ذلك قوله تعالى فأخذتهم الرجفة فأصبحوا في دارهم جاثمين. وقوله وأخذ الذين ظلموا الصيحة فأصبحوا في ديارهم جاثمين. وقوله وأخذت الذين ظلموا الصيحة فأصبحوا في دارهم جاثمين. Again, there are three ayat that are quoted from Surah Hud, ayat number uh, this is 78, then 67, and then 94. They are, one is from Surah Al-Araf, and the other are two are from Surah Al-Hud. فأنت ترى فأنت ترى حيث ذكر الصيحة جمي جمعت الديار وحيث ذكر الرجفة. So here, or you can say وذكر الرجفة, or here also you can say فأنتر حيث ذكر الصيحة جميع الدار. Then we have وحيث ذكر الرجفة وهي then it mentions الزلزلة الشديدة. Then we have وحد الدار وذلك لأن الصحيح الصيحة تبلغ أكثر مما تبلغ الرجفة، فالرجفة تختص بجزء من الأرض، ثم الصيحة فإنما يبلغ صوتها مساحة أكبر من مساحة الرجفة، فلذلك وحد مع or you can say وحد مع الرجفة وجمع مع الصيحة وجمع مع الصيحة they will be a fail مجهول. So here مع رجفتي and مع الصيحة. Uh, again, it's mentioned here ومنهم من يستمعون إليك وقريب من ذا قوله تعالى وقوله ومنهم من ينظر إليك فقال يستمعون بلفظ الجمع، وقال بعضه ينظر بلفظ المفرد، وذلك لأن المستمعين أكثر من الراعين على وجه العموم. ألا ترى أننا نستمع إلى أناس كثير لا نراهم في الإذاعات وأشرة وأشرة التسجيل وغيرها. So here, after mentioning the story of Surah here, the Prophet Saleh and Prophet Shuaib alayhi salam, it's mentioned that in the story of Prophet Saleh alayhi salam, the message is written as Risala, while for Prophet Shuaib alayhi salam, Risalat has been mentioned because he was sent to two definitions, that was Madian and Ashab al-Aika. So, what about regarding the punishment? As we can see here, Idarihim Jasimin, Idiyarihim Jasimin, and Fi Diyarihim Jasimin. So, then we see the earthquake in the first ayah took them and they awoke in their like homes lying uh, prone. So they were ruined. So and those who wronged were seized by the scream and awoke in their dwellings in ruin. And again, we see here, just notice the difference here. فَأَنْتَ تَرَى حَيْثُ ذُكِرَ السَّيْحَةُ. Um, Here you can see this the notice between Raja, uh, just affecting a limited area. Here, فَخَزَتُمْ الرَّجْفَةُ. Here, Rajfa is just affecting a limited area. So the dwelling is singular here. في دارهم جاسمين. But then we see here um, in the next فَخَزَ الَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا الصَّيْحَةُ فَأَصْبَحُوا فِي دِيارِهِمْ جَاثِمِينَ وَخَزَتَ الَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا الصَّيْحَةُ وَأَصْبَحُوا فِي دِيارِهِمْ جَاثِمِينَ. So here, when ظَلَمُوا الصَّيْحَةُ scream is mentioned, like um, it's mentioned here that scream reaches farther, so the dwelling is plural here. So again, these are the two ayat that are mentioned in Surah Al-Yunus. وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ يَسْتَمِعُونَ إِلَيْكَ وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ يَنْظُرُ إِلَيْكَ. So here you see that uh, وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ يَسْتَمِعُونَ إِلَيْكَ وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ يَنْظُرُ إِلَيْكَ. So here listening is plural because there are many, while seeing is singular as fear are just truly attentive. So uh, here the scholar Al-Karmani just explains this distinction to reflect the real emphasis, like listening requires more collective attention, whereas looking may not indicate full understanding. So Here we have seen that the three ayah that were quoted for fi diyarihim jasimin, diyarihim jasimin, and fi darihim jasimin, in which we have seen that here first we saw the comparison of message word and messages, risala and risalat. Like Salih al-Islam got one message for one nation, and Shoaib al-Islam got multiple for two nations. Then we have Rajfa and we have Sayha. So Rajfa and Sayha, Rajfa is just small earthquake or just localized tremor, we can say, and that is why it we have the singular dwelling here. Fi darihim jasimin. While Sayha, it's a it's a loud scream, like it just affects a wider area, and that is why we see here the plural dwellings. Fi diyarihim jasimin and fi diyarihim jasimin. So uh, this is the main difference in these three ayah that are quoted by Dr. Father Samrai. Like we have seen Rajfa, and he is comparing Rajfa with here Sayha, and he's saying that um, Rajfa is just small, you can say, a tremor, like this, not um, not you can say a wide screen, a loud screen, but that is why it is just affecting um, just singular dwelling here. Here you can see fi darihim jasimin, but as he talks about sayha, that is a loud scream and that is affecting a wider area. So the tremor is quite loud. The scream is quite loud, and that is why there is the mention of the plural dwelling. So Diyarihim Jasimin and Diyarihim Jasimin. Also, listen here. Listen has been mentioned with looking, like listen versus look, like yastamiun and yanzur. So more people are listen than they really see. So plural and singular used for accuracy. So this is we learn that the Quran uses singular and plural one or many just carefully to reflect reality and the meaning and just not randomly. So this is page 57. Inshallah, we are going to complete chapter number 2 in our last session for chapter number 2, and then we are going to focus on the Arab of these two chapters that we have Alhamdulillah covered for the Abir al-Qur'ani chapter number 1 and 2. I have uploaded the era for few of the chapters in the beginning for chapter number 1, and then inshallah I'm going to work on the Arab of the remaining of the pages, as inshallah we are going to complete as soon as we are going to complete chapter number 2. Also, there will be I'm starting different quizzes and more drills for these chapters for Tabir al-Qur'ani, to make this book more understanding, because many of the students like they are overwhelmed by all this Arabic of Tabir al-Qur'ani. So inshallah, I will be posting the quizzes, um, try to give the answers, try to understand what we are learning in Tabir al Qurani through the quizzes. And inshallah, you can interact or comment for anything. Or if you have any question, you can ask me anytime in the comment box, or like um, with the related videos or the lectures of the pages. Barakallahu li wa lakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.